Thank you for being here. Bienvenido to Living as Carmen with me, Carmen. So we're gonna rewind time, kind of, but we're gonna go back and talk about a year ago, so before Amor was born, so I can speak about her pregnancy. I'm gonna show my birth, kind of part of my birth video, but a little video that I put together after she was born that's already been kind of out in the public. I found out I was pregnant in August 2020. I conceived in September of 2020. And how that went about? Well, I was reflecting because I'm, trying to live this natural, holistic life. And I told my husband, hey, the worst thing that I consume in my body is this birth control. And he suggested, well, then stop taking it. And this was about in April. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to stop it. I still got some stuff to do. And at the time, I was in my last semester of grad school. I was graduating with my master's in clinical mental health counseling in May. So I ended up stopping my birth control in April. And I was like, all right, well, first I was crying about it because my husband took my birth control, there were pills, and flushed them down the toilet. And I cried a little bit. Then I was over it. I was like, whatever. Well, we're gonna, we plan on probably conceiving soon. So it's a good time to my body to kind of flush all of that out and, trying to get to its natural stage. There she goes. Someone woke up from her nap. Hi, baby. I remember having her and conceiving my daughter in San Francisco. That might be TMI, but whatever. When I told my husband, he was speechless. He always reacts weird to things. But then he took his own time and reflected on it, and he did his own little video for himself and reflected. So at the end of the day, he was happy and excited. When I first brought up that I wanted a home birth, he was a little bit iffy about it. I don't know, we should maybe do the hospital. That's where everyone goes. It's a safe place. And then as I was informing him about it, educating about it, and kind of my perspective and how I felt about it, he was totally on board. And now he can't even think about me being in a hospital. That's just for us. That's what works for our family. So he's been on board. My whole team made him feel comfortable and confident. So I was kind of always comfortable and confident about it. I wasn't too worried. So after that, I started taking my supplements. I was still doing me. This is so fun recording with a little toddler. Yeah, come here, Ben. Say hi. She has a little runny nose. Oh, I'm sorry. So when my due date was April 15, and I had my daughter April 3rd, which is pretty cool because her date of birth is 4/3/21. I'm gonna show you the video. That day, it was a Thursday, and I was seeing clients that day. And I was feeling just pain, just discomfort. It wasn't pain, it was just discomfort, not pain. That entire day. I wasn't really calling anyone. I texted my doula. For some reasons, I feel a lot of women feel closer to their doulas than their midwives. We don't wanna, I don't know. For me, it's I didn't wanna bother my midwife unless I really felt like I had to, whatever. So my mucus plug came out at 5 a.m. on Thursday. I was reading and it says just because you lose your mucus plug or whatever, some of that keeps coming out, doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to be on labor. But for me, I felt that kind of started things off. That happened at 5 a.m. I saw clients or whatever. I ended up canceling my last client because my midwife found out that I was feeling discomfort. Let me mention that my midwife was somewhere else. She was in Louisiana, I believe. I was because I wasn't due to the 15th, so she was taking some time off. But after that, I kept her posted. Let my doula, I let her know what was going on. The doula in training that was there, which is my best friend, my sister basically, she came because she's been pregnant 5 times, so she's experienced in this, and she came over and she was like, girl, you are contracting. And I was like, oh, you sure? How do you know? And you'll see that in the video. That's the first thing that shows up. So I could sleep Thursday. I slept Thursday. It's Friday morning, and I am focused. I'm thinking like this girl's, well, I didn't know what I was having. This baby is coming today. Like I'm ready for it. Let's do this. So I'm feeling energized. I thought I looked cute. Like I had like these cute little pajamas on for the whole like matching robe thing. It's funny because I look cute. By the time I have her, like I look crazy. Friday, like I'm like, contractions are close to apart. My midwife calls her a backup midwife and she ends up coming here. And then I was a little disappointed because the backup midwife came and she checked me and I was only 1 centimeter dilated. This was like at 6 o'clock at night and I'm like, there is no way I'm 1 centimeter dilated, because I am like at this point, like I'm getting in pain. It is tolerable, but like it's not. I know women that can stay in 1 centimeter dilated for weeks. You know, so I'm like, I cannot deal with this for a week. So everyone leaves. Friday night, I could not sleep. I could not sleep. I could not get comfortable. She told me to take something, Unisom, I think it was, to help me relax and sleep, but that did not help. I dozed off for like 2 minutes at a time every 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, just thinking about it, I remember how miserable I was. I kept trying to go in bed, go on my couch, go on my ball, go on the floor. Like I was just trying to do anything to get comfortable and I could not sleep. Now it's Saturday morning. My best friend comes, my sister comes, my actual doula comes as well. And they're like talking to each other like, yeah, this is gonna happen. All right, so then the backup midwife comes again. And at this time, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Where like if you're in a hospital, you're, you know, in labor for hours and they're like, hey, like, do you want Pitocin to speed us up or whatever? Like in natural birthing, you let nature and just like, you let it take its course, no matter how long it is or whatever. So mind you, my contraction started on Thursday. It is now Saturday. And you'll see in the video, like the whole vibe changes. Like I am already tired. Like this is going. It's hours that I'm just in, like now I'm in labor. My husband is with me. He's so supportive, like keeping me focused and calm as much as I could be. I was getting so much sciatica pain, I think it was called, like back pain, like hip pain, like it was awful. You can see like they were massaging me a lot in my back and all that, because that's what hurt the most. Eventually, like everyone left and just let myself, my baby, my husband like do our thing, because there's nothing they could do. You know what I mean? So like they left us alone, like we had our time, you know. And then eventually my midwife caught a flight. She literally got to the airport and came to my house. Like she was ready. She got here like around 3:30. I started pushing at 4:30 and had my daughter at 5:31. It was long. It was painful. My daughter, she kind of had her hand around her, which was why my midwife explained that it was taking so long for her to get here. She also had the umbilical cord not wrapped not once but twice around her neck, but she was still super fine. Like everything was good when she came out. It was interesting and it wasn't traumatizing enough for me not to have another one or have another home birth, because I totally want to have a home birth. I want to do better. Like like I said, my goal is to birth my own child one day. But yeah, like I know I had to surrender more, you know, and just let go more. It's funny because like right after you deliver the baby, like it's nothing. Like all of that kind of like goes away, like what you just went through. However, so like this whole process was by far the hardest thing I have ever done it in my entire life. Like there was a moment where you start to question yourself. Like I was questioning myself. Can I do this? Like I am exhausted. I have no more energy left in me. Like I literally feel that I have nothing more to give. Like I don't know how I'm gonna birth this baby because I got nothing. In some way, somehow, you find something within, like, it's crazy. Cause I'm about to like cry because I'm pregnant and I'm super like hormonal right now. It was just crazy. Like something inside of you just like, you got this, like we can do this, we're doing this together. That was Like literally, it's like after doing that, like there's ain't nothing I can't do now. I just went through that. You can't tell me nothing. Like, I don't know. You can't tell me nothing. And I felt so powerful after experiencing that. I can't wait to do it again, to be honest. That's, you know, a snippet of my birth story. You can leave your comments, concerns, thoughts, whatever questions you have or whatever down below. I'm gonna end this now and I'm gonna transition over to my video, and then my video is gonna show, and then, you know, that's gonna be the end of today's episode. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. You can follow me on all my socials: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, my Peloton, living as Carmen. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on next episode, and enjoy my little, it's about 8 minutes story. So this episode is a little long because of the video, but if you hang in there to watch, I appreciate you. So I'll see you next episode. Peace and love.
Think that's a contraction? Your stomach, bro. Your entire thing is hardened. When the whole thing hardens,
because she's breathing.
touch quick before it stops. Before it stops, you feel how hard that is. When the whole thing gets hard and you can't push anything in, it's coming away. See how you can push it in now? That was a contraction. You see how she stopped breathing? If that continues to happen while we're here, you're gonna call your midwife. I'm just saying. But like, I would have those and then like not give birth. So you never know.
Toast PB. She's feeling good, right, babe? She's feeling great. She's breathing. She's loose. She's feeling great. Yeah, that's what I like. That's some BS. Get money, babe. Don't play with them. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do it. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it cool. But I don't know, I was getting confused, but I still feel like here she's still pretty here. Like everything still looks kind of.
Say hi to the camera, babe.
I'm gonna go down.
Sound. Loud sound. Don't even push, just sound. That's it. Oh, loud sounds. Oh, loud, baby. Oh. That's it. That's it. It's okay.
Rub them.
I got you. Legs get a massage. Legs get a massage. Bring that up. Bring that up. Pressure on the back?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Open up, babe. Open up. Visualize opening up, okay? Visualize opening up. That's what we gotta do here. Get it. Ah. 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 Oh. There. Ah. Come on. You gotta breathe. Breathe. You gotta breathe, babe. You gotta breathe, babe. Breathe, that's it. That's all it is. Just breathe. Ooh. Ooh, that's it. It's gonna come out nice and smooth. Don't worry about it. Come out nice and smooth. Come out nice and smooth. Get money. Talk to him. Talk to him. Ready? You know, shoulders up. Loose. Everything loose. Everything nice. Baby's nice. You're nice. Everybody's nice.
Coming out. Make your mouth like it go. Imagine your cervix open. Visualize it.
Face looking up at you for the first time.
All those years of meditation. You got this. You got this. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Breathe, it makes it better. Yeah, baby.
Good job.
Just breathe it out. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. Breathe.
Come on, breathe. Reach and see if you can feel your baby's head. You don't have to go anywhere. What a happy camper. You just made this baby so happy. Baby's head. That's the baby's head. Now, position. You have a little bit of an anterior lip. So if you bear down, I can try to keep that. Just bear down. Go ahead, keep it going. That's good. Now I want you to feel. That's your baby's head right there. See how okay? That's your baby's head. So what I'm going to want you to do, I'm going to try to get you out on the stool for a little while, and you can try to push there. See how that feels.
Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
She looks like a girl. I don't
He
know.
did so
It's
good.
a girl,
I don't
boy.
know what is
Oh,
that.
you look.
It's a girl.